All right, y'all, welcome back. We got a very...
Ow now, brown cow.
Is this how this is gonna go?
No.
What's up, everybody? We are back for another week of The Top 5. This week, it's gonna be with my friend Chad here, and the topic is gonna be the top 5 things a black cop wants black people to know. So Chad, how long have you been a police officer?
I've been a police officer for almost 3 years. I serve a mid-level American city with close to 1 million people. 57% of those people being black. They look just like me.
All right, cool. What made you want to be a police officer?
For a very long time, I watched from afar American policing get to a point where it was very much scrutinized. I felt like it was being done wrong. I could do better, but instead of, just constantly criticizing those who are doing the job, if I felt like I could do a better job, why not go out there and actually do it?
So what are your career goals? Do you want to be a career
Absolutely.
officer?
I love being a police officer. I would not want to do anything else. I love the community I serve right now. Of course, like every other police officer starts out, I'm a patrolman. One of these days, I hope to be able to make detective.
All right, cool. Well, let's get into it. Right now, we're going to kick off the top 5 things that a black police officer wants black people to know. All right, coming in at number 5, what you got?
Please don't listen to internet lawyers, your friends who think they lawyers, the guy sitting next to you in the cell who believes he's a lawyer. Don't listen to those people. They'll get you in trouble. They'll give you the worst advice possible. I know because I was one of those people. And now that I'm a cop, I realize all of it was bad advice. Please don't listen to these people.
So who should people listen to?
Actual lawyers. Some people go to school, they get degrees, they learn what the laws are, and then they get paid to give people advice. Just listen to those people, not your friends.
Okay, that's number 5. Listen to actual lawyers. All right, so what you got for number 4?
Number 4, argue after you survive the encounter. Many people.
Oh my God!
Wait. When you encounter police, be as calm and polite as possible. Trust me, I am very aware. It's difficult to always be polite, and it's difficult to always cooperate with somebody who you don't know. You might feel like you didn't do anything wrong, but it will behoove you to be polite and cooperate.
I just feel like I don't want to be subservient to anybody.
I don't want to be subservient either. But sometimes in life, you got to get along to get along.
Go along to get along.
Nah. Okay. Number 3, there is no quota. I promise you, there is no quota. Again, there is no quota. There's no certain amount of traffic stops I have to do. There's no amount of tickets that I have to give out. There's no amount of people that I have to arrest. That does not exist.
Okay, if there was, would you tell us?
First of all, no.
These people are gonna eat you alive in the comments.
That's fine.
All right, moving on. What you got next?
Don't pull out your cell phone to record me.
Oh no. Cut, let's shut it down. I am pulling out my damn cell phone every single time because sometimes that's the only thing that people have to show what actually happened. Let's not act like there aren't cover-ups and there aren't. I saw clean and slip.
I haven't.
They should have had. They didn't even need the cell phone. They should have had the cell phone to show the beginning part. People would have been better, but nonetheless. Why do you say that?
That's the whole point. My point is, by the time you pull out a camera phone, the point of contact with the police officer has already been made.
What I would say most times for that is start it once you get pulled over. How about that?
That's fine, but also know that I'm going to be recording too.
That's
I don't have a choice in that matter, though.
Right.
You do have a choice, but if it's a situation where you don't feel like something has been done wrong, you can't present that video in court anyways. If you feel like it's helpful for you, by all means.
But your recommendation would be?
My recommendation would be to not pull your camera phone on a police officer.
Okay.
Last but not least, I would want black people to know that as a black man, I took this job to serve people who look like me. Of course, I have every intention to serve every demographic of people, every sex, race, color, and creed. I felt that it was my duty as someone who looks like the community I serve to make that community feel a bit more safe. When there's an emergency, you feel a bit more at ease when somebody who looks like you shows up as opposed to someone who doesn't. It's a bit easier to communicate with somebody who looks like you than someone who doesn't. Above all else, I would just want black people to know that regardless of if I'm a cop, I'm still black at the end of the day. I see all the horrible policing that's out there. You think, or you might think, that cops see terrible policing and don't address it, or they just agree with what every cop does. We don't. Cops hate terrible cops. You see the horrible policing that's happening, and so do people like me. That's one of the reasons that I get up every morning, I lace up my boots, and I go out there and try to be better than the next cop.
Brother Chad, thank you for coming on the top 5 and giving us your top 5 things that a black cop wants black people to know. Till next time, check out below right here, all the social media links. Check us out.
There's nothing right here.
It will be. It's not right here right now, but it's gonna be there. Hashtag the top 5. And
Top 5.
we're gonna see you next week.
Don't.
That was a gun.
Don't finger gun them.
I guess because I'm so close to you, I figure I can just shoot all willy-nilly too, goddamn.
I didn't know why I came here.
All right, y'all. See y'all next week.